And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Just about to get underway. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0. So up next, Derek Hill. Swings through that one. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Munetaka Murakami, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ball one low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Two down, bases empty. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's even up.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's to third. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bryce Terang getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Gone. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Peters towards the line, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So up now for Chicago, Andrew Benintendi. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And that's a one-out single. So up next for Chicago, Tristan Peters. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away down. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball there. Gets it to first and quickly one away in the second. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. And a big swing and a miss. That's out to center field. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Luis Rengifo. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
That's a ball.
Ground ball right side. Murakami. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ball. Here you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one drifts inside. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Colson Montgomery now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Montgomery bats left, throws right, hitting leadoff in today's game. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missing there. And it's a full count. Inside, and that's ball 4. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball.
To me, it looks like they're trying to do too much with pitches they shouldn't even be swinging at. It's tough because you want to take control of the game early on, but sometimes that approach can backfire on you.
just missed. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. 2 on, 2 outs. That one outside.
That ball went out.
Now 2 and 2. This one in the air, center field. Perkins under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. What a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right.
There's 1, and that's 2. Base is empty after the double play. This is Bryce Terang. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Peters on the move towards the line. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 37,
And that is out of play.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
He takes it on his own. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a swing and a drive. Perkins flying after this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. So up now for Chicago, Tristan Peters. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And that skips in the dirt. There's a strike. White Sox down a run. Top half of inning number 4. And he can't make the play. Still able to fire over.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
So 2 down. Now the third base. Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. On the ground right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz.
Ball inside. Hey.
That one missed. Got it. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. It's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro. Just missed. Ripped on a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Nope.
White Sox down a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. So up next for Chicago, Derek Hill.
That's a ball.
Line and a base hit into right. Fralick hustles to get it in. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. So up now for Chicago, Munataka. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Montgomery at third. Hill over at second with 1 down.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bats were set. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lenny Sosa. Golden opportunity right here. A new arm into the game. The righty. Anderson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Kyle Teal in the box now. Takes strike 1. This one in the air, center field. 2 away. All loaded up. Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a ground ball to first. Vaughn steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And that one in the air center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins. Puts a bunt down. Throws to first in time. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery slings to first, and the inning is over. Top 6. So up now for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. And fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 away. So digging in, Tristan Peters. Peters, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This to center field. And there's 2 down. Miguel Vargas digs in now.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Swings through that. And a ball evens the count. Got him! Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Tap to first, Murakami. The tag, and he's out. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. And there's a ball. Chourio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. On a line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Ball 2.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short, Montgomery. They put the tag on him. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. Pitch out, but no action. They try another pitch out.
That's ball 3.
Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. First pitch swinging. Inside, and it hit him.
I got him.
And now the bases are loaded. Next for the Brewers, Joey Ortiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Should be extra bases. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Quero. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Jarred Kelenic. This one in the air, right field. Freeland makes the grab on the run. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Ball.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. The Brewers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Three-2 now. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base. Now Derek Hill, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Nope.
And that misses. And that's ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Murakami up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Turan tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. Swings over the top of that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That misses. And the count now even up. Got him swinging. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1. That one almost got him. And there's a foul ball. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Sean Newcomb on to pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The 1-0. Bunting for a hit. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out. Leading off, Brooks.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 26, Aaron Ashby.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Perkins on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now it's Andrew Bennett. Tendy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2. Outs in a White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Austin Hayes. Looking to start something with 1 gone. That one the other way. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here's the center fielder, Luis Angel Acuna. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out. Tristan Peters steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's inside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
The 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Brewers DH. Jackson Chourio. To 3rd. On to 1st. 1 pitch and 1 out. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swings through that one. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's already homered here in this one. In the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Ball 1 there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
What do you got?
Swing. Now we'll look down to 1st. No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 3.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play. On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard, representing the tying run.
For the White Sox, number 30, League-MLB.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one in triple digits. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. 1 out man at first. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Perkins settles underneath it. That's out number 2. White Sox down to their final out. Now it's going to be Derek Hill. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 4-2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Brooks Baldwin. And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. The relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now 4. Bottom of the 9th. The Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. That one inside. Ball 1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Acuna ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Ortiz batting with 1 down takes a strike. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Sets him down on strikes. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. This one in the air, center field. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turn to him.